everyone. Good morning. My name is Tonye Hayden. I'm a proud member of Local 3 BAC Boston Bricklayers and Allied Craftspersons. I'm excited to be here today. Is everyone else excited? This is my first year attending Trades Women Build Nations. As I look around the room, I get emotional thinking about how far the trades have come. Both my parents were in the trades. My mother was an iron worker during the Big Dig. And my father is currently a pipe fitter steward close to retirement. I never imagined growing up I'd follow in their footsteps. My baby sister is also an iron worker. And I have an aunt, the first woman I've ever heard of in the trades, retired from Local 4. She drove some of the heavy machinery we've seen all around the United States. I have always been girly girl. 13 years ago, I had my first and only child. I had been working for a computer store making $7.50 an hour. And at some point, I thought I was a big dog when I became lead and got a raise to $9. When I first told my company, a company that I had worked for right out of high school and dedicated much of my teen years to, that I was pregnant, they let me know right away that I had not any short-term disability benefits. I was in shock. How? I was only able to take 2 months off work after having my son by using earned vacation hours. A few months after returning, I was laid off. I was depressed and unsure of what to do. I remember walking in the welfare office to apply for assistance and seeing a flyer about women in non-traditional trades. I called that afternoon and was told the program was full. The voice on the other end said, "You know what? I like you. Just come tomorrow." During the program, I met retired bricklayer Richie Forcione on one of the tours. He was there to speak to the women in the program. I spent a lot of time talking to him. He said, "You know what? Come by Monday to fill out an application." I said to myself, bricks? I don't think so. Imagine me. Y'all, I had long nails, and I was wearing a dress, heels, when I arrived on Monday and did the application. A week later, I got an acceptance letter. I got so scared, I went and got my first tattoo and piercing to try to fit in. We hear about unions changing lives, and it's all true. But like so many women, I too struggled with being a mom in the trades because no daycare opened up at 5 a.m. for me to be to work by 7, or sometimes at 6. It was tough. I spent a lot of nights crying, but the sacrifice was worth it in the end. I went from making $7.50 an hour to 4 times that, and that was just to start. I've been able to put my kid in private schools and live in the neighborhoods I've always wanted to live in myself. It's been 13 long, good years. I've made it. I can now show my 13-year-old buildings that we drive by that we built. Looking back, I realized I wish I had access to mentorship, especially when I was starting out in the apprenticeship. So I went to the president of my local and asked about starting one, and he was all in. Since then, myself and a few other women have been meeting, talking, and lifting each other up, just showing up for each other. It's only been a few months, and the program has already accomplished so much. I'm here to say nothing is impossible. Through this, I've learned no complaints get answered without being a part of the solution. I am proud of us, Tradeswomen Build Nations. Cheers to the 22-year-old single mother applying for welfare turned bricklayer. Here's to solutions. I'm gonna try not to be crying. My story, and so many others, is what our next speaker has been working on his entire career to ensure other women can achieve. Sisters, please stand up with me and help me to introduce one of our tradeswomen's biggest allies and greatest supporters, our brother and leader of North America's Building Trades Unions. Ladies, put your hands together for NAB2 President Sean McGarvey.